I love Olivia O'Brien, okay? Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my life. I'm full of energy today because I just hyped myself up listening to One Direction and Olivia O'Brien, so my serotonin levels are high, I'm feeling myself, so we're just gonna fucking film this video while I don't feel like garbage. Okay. I need to like chill out because I'm about to scare everybody away. Guys, I'm just feeling happy right now and very positive, so we're just gonna roll with it. I know, it's weird because that's not really my vibe lately, but I'm trying to make it my vibe because I'm really doing my best to pull myself up out of whatever, what's the word? Canyon? No, like the depths of hell that I was in, essentially. And also, I'm home alone for the first time in like 2 months. Like, literally everybody's gone. My brother's at work, my mom is at work, and my dad is at work. And I have to go to work in like an hour and a half. But right now, I've been home alone since I got out of bed. And it's so refreshing. Sometimes, look, I love my family, but you just need that space. You know what I'm saying? And it's been great. I also finished The Vampire Diaries for the first time last night, and I accidentally spoiled the ending, so I knew it was gonna come, but it still fucking hurted. So I already started over, and I'm on like episode 5 of season 1 because there was just so much that happens that I forgot throughout the show. And I was like, bro, you need to rewatch this so you can get all the foreshadowing and all the little details, because I am a details person and I just have to know everything. So I already started that over, watched like 4 episodes this morning, and now we're here and I'm gonna film this before I have to go to work. So what I'm doing today is I have 7 things that I'm gonna show you that I do that you guys can also do to make yourselves a little bit more eco-friendly. So if you saw my dream board video, which you probably didn't because it flopped, but that's okay because I know it wasn't that good. On my dream board, I put a little thing that says eco-friendly. You know what? I'm gonna show you. Give me a minute. On my little 2020 dream board, I put this little eco-friendly guy up here in this corner. This is kind of peeling. It really didn't turn out that good. I'm going to be showing you guys things that I'm doing to be eco-friendly, and they're so easy and you can do them too. And I know a lot of people have the mindset of like, I can't do something drastic and dramatic to help, so I shouldn't do anything because my little things aren't going to matter. And that's not true, because every little step matters. I don't know if you guys know this, but since quarantine and coronavirus and all that happened, carbon emissions have dropped 17%. 17! You guys know how much that is? And also, I saw this little graphic. It's on my Twitter. I don't know if I'll be able to insert it here, but if I can, I'll put it right here. It shows like, you know, the little clusters of air pollution in like big cities, and you see how much it literally shrunk from us, you know, not having all the factories running and not being so wasteful and driving everywhere because people aren't driving as much because we're not traveling as much. It's incredible, and it's all because people are doing little things, not because anybody's doing a big thing, even though all the major companies shutting down for a while and closing their factories definitely played into it. It's us too, and it's so important that we understand that and accept it and realize that we can be a part of the change. Because let's think about it for a minute. If 1,000 people use 2 less pieces of plastic than they normally would, that's 2,000 pieces of plastic that aren't going to be in the landfill. If 5,000 people use 1 less piece of plastic, that's 5,000 pieces of plastic that aren't going to be in the landfill. So if everybody does a little, it's going to be so much more than if 1 or 2 people do a ton. Does that make sense? Does the math make sense in my head? That could be wrong, but it makes sense. Little steps count. That's my point. Little steps fucking count. Okay. I'm done rambling because I just rambled about the environment for like literally 5 minutes. So I'm just going to get in the video and show you guys what I'm doing to be more environmentally friendly and the simplest things that you can do to be more environmentally friendly. So the first one, call me a basic bitch. Get yourself a freaking water bottle. Stop using plastic water bottles. You can literally filter the water if you want to be bougie. I don't really care, and I drink tap water. Is the government poisoning me? Maybe, but I'm not going to think too much about it, okay? So I don't actually have a Hydro Flask. I have this Therma Flask, which you should probably get instead of a Hydro Flask because it does the exact same thing as a Hydro Flask, and it's like half the price on Amazon. I'm sorry for supporting Amazon. I'm really like not a fan of how they treat their workers. And I'm a hypocrite, okay? I don't love Amazon, but I use it because what else am I gonna use to get half the shit I need to get right now? Because the world's closed. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself one of these. They have them in like smaller sizes and they have them in like huge 40-ounce sizes. And they come in so many colors so you can get whatever you want. And also you can put stickers on it. So that's super easy to do. And then you're gonna cut back like a ton of pieces of plastic that you would just be hopefully recycling, but eventually would end up in a landfill because plastic can only be recycled so many times. So if you do this, you're eliminating all that completely, and you'll stay hydrated, and you need to be healthy, and that's good for you. So get a water bottle. Whoo! I am really just energized. Okay, so the next thing is for all of my coffee drinkers. Listen, I love the convenience of a Keurig because you can just boop, make your cup. You only have to make one cup. You don't have to make a whole pot. You don't have to do all the math. I get it. I love it. I get it. I get it. Same thing for like espresso machines, like anything that uses the pods, you know? I'm pretty sure there's a brand where some of them are recyclable, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But we have a Keurig at my house, and I used K-Cups for a long time, and then, you know, I got aware, and I was like, ooh, I'm not a fan of that. So I got a reusable K-Cup. I would show you it. It comes apart, and the coffee grounds go inside, and then you can dump it out and wash it. But I used it this morning and there's literally like wet coffee grounds in here and I haven't gotten around to cleaning it yet, so I'm not gonna do that. But it literally, you can buy it. I think this was probably like $12 to $15, and I was like, that's expensive when I bought it. But when you think about how many K-Cups you have to buy, like, it's really not. And because ground up bags of coffee are cheaper than the K-Cups. So get these if you're gonna drink coffee, and you can use them for iced coffee. You can use them to make espresso, you can use it to make a regular hot coffee. Like, hello, get yourself one of these if you drink coffee. But if you're using a coffee pot, you know, that's fine, because it's really the K-Cups and the plastic that's the problem. So if you have a coffee pot, you know, don't hate yourself. You don't have to go buy a fucking Keurig and then get these too, you know? The next one is also kind of coffee related, but not as much, and that's to get yourself a reusable cup. It's the same concept as the water bottle. You're gonna be cutting out so much single-use plastic. I'm not 100% sure how this works right now because of the health crisis, and I don't think Starbucks is letting you bring your own cup right now, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, don't quote me on that, could be wrong. But I got this when I was at school because I would get coffee all the time. I also have the hot cup version of it. It's just not here, so that's why you don't see it. But when you're using this, you're cutting out so much single-use plastic, and it comes with its own straw that's reusable, so you're not using a plastic straw. Skip a straw, save a turtle. And this literally cost me like $3, I think. I'm pretty sure this was $3 and the hot one was $2. That's $5, and you get a discount when you use these when you take your own cups to Starbucks. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have to be the Starbucks cups. I think you can take your own as long as it's the right size. So, again, what are you doing? Get yourself a reusable cup. Stop using single-use plastics. It's so easy, and it costs literally $5. Like, when you think about how much money you're going to save and how much you're going to help the environment once you, like, transfer over to all this stuff, I just don't understand why everybody doesn't want to do it. I'm so passionate about the earth. I just don't want it to go up in flames. You know what I'm saying? I want to live my full life. Okay, so that was 3. So now we're on to number 4. And that is to take your own bags when you go shopping. I got this one from Aerie. As you can see, it says Aerie on there. This one's kind of huge. I use this for things other than shopping, but it's perfect when you're going to the mall because then you can just put everything into like one giant bag, and then you also don't have like 10 bags weighing down your arms. You just have one tote bag. So it's a win-win. I also have grocery bags that are reusable, and they like fold up perfectly into a tiny square like this big, so you can fit it in your purse, and then you can just take it with you everywhere in case you ever need a bag. Like, it's genius. I don't have the folded bag with me because I keep it in my car in like the center console. That's the other thing. You can just keep them in your car, and then if you ever decide to stop at the store on your way home from somewhere, you already have a bag and you don't even have to worry about it. And again, you're cutting out single-use plastics, and that is what we need because there is so much plastic in the world, And you know what? If you happen to go to the store, you take your bags and you end up needing more bags than you prepared for, take a plastic bag. It's not going to be the end of the world, but the fact that you're using less than you would if you didn't bring your own bag at all, it's still an improvement, guys. Little steps count, and I cannot stress that enough. The little steps count. And then just recycle the plastic bags when you're done with them, or use them as garbage bags for like your little cans at your house. That's what I do. I don't have one right now because we didn't have any plastic bags because, you know, we use these everywhere. But you can use them in these cans, and then you're reusing them, and that's good too. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And you know what? Actually, this is a tangent. I'm so passionate about this. What a dork. The order is reduce, reuse, recycle, and that's because reducing is the best way to stop waste. Reusing is the second best way because you're reusing it for something else. And recycling is third because it's still very helpful. Don't get me wrong, you should recycle, but everything has a limit on how many times it can be recycled. So it's a little bit, it's good, but it's not a forever solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, reducing is the best thing, which is why I'm trying to reduce all of my single-use plastic intake. I forgot to say, the brand of the reusable grocery bags I use that fold up, the brand is this, and I'm gonna link it below if I can find it. I'm not sure because my mom bought them, but I'll see if I can find what she got them. I think it's off Amazon. So next up is reusable cotton rounds. Ladies, this is important because I'm gonna rant for a minute. First of all, a lot of us use makeup wipes. I'm guilty of that. I have makeup wipes. The only reason I have these is because I bought them before I knew this was a thing. So I'm trying to use these because it's better to use them and throw them away than just throw them away and not use them. Either way, you're going to be creating waste, so you might as well use the product. You know what I'm saying? These little bad boys, I think my pack came with 16, and they're just cotton rounds that you get to reuse. I put, you know, when I'm taking my makeup off, I put micellar water on them. That's what I use. And then it comes with this little bag, and you just put them in there when you're done and they're dirty. And then once you have them all in here, or maybe not even all, you literally just put it in the washer and wash it, and they're clean, and you get to reuse them. So not only is this preventing you from using makeup wipes and creating waste, you're also not using the regular cotton rounds and creating waste. I will say I would not recommend taking your nail polish off with these. I would still use regular cotton rounds just because there's a lot of alcohol in those, and you don't want it to like stain them and get paint on them and then get the alcohol on your face. You know what I'm saying? I will say it's not a cure-all for everything, but it's a really good step, especially if you wear makeup every day, because you're going to cut back on all your makeup wipes and all the cotton rounds you use to take your makeup off. And the other thing is, you want to be using micellar water instead of cotton rounds anyways, because makeup wipes are horrible for your skin. I just recently got really into skincare. I know you can't tell because I'm breaking out, but I'm on my period, so shut up. Makeup wipes are really bad for your skin because you're like pulling really hard when you're trying to get the makeup off. And also the ingredients just aren't that great either, especially these Neutrogena ones I have. I just found out those are like horrible and have so much fragrance in them, which can be really irritating for your skin. But again, I'm trying not to waste them, so I'm using them because I know that they do get the job done and I don't want to waste them completely. So after I get through that pack and I'm out of them, I'm not going to buy them again. I'm going to be just using these. I'm really talking so fucking fast, and I'm sorry. So next, listen. I know I'm not the only one, and this isn't even all the ones I have, but look how many fucking half-empty bottles of lotion I have from none other than Bath & Body Works. I'm sure you have a shelf full of half-empty shit, and then you buy a new one. Guess what? I have like 2 other half-empty ones on my shelf and like 2 full bottles on my shelf. And don't even get me started on like perfume. Like, I have like 7 bottles of perfume, and I don't even wear perfume ever unless I'm feeling very fancy. Where I'm going with this is that my goal for the year is to go through all of my half-empty bottles of lotion before I buy any new stuff. And that's going the same for like body wash, shampoo, conditioner, face wash, skincare products, which is difficult because I want to buy new ones, but I promised myself I would get through everything I have before I buy a new one. The reason for this is that you're not going to waste any product because you buy a new one and never touch this again. It's also kind of going to save you money because you're not going to be buying stuff as much, especially if you have a problem, like when every time Bath & Body Works has a sale, you buy something because it's on sale, but then you just end up spending so much money. This is going to benefit you because now you're going to be forced to use what you already have before you buy something new, so it's technically saving you money somehow. It makes sense. I don't know. So I'm doing this with my skincare, my lotion, my hair products, pretty much everything I have. And also, I can't recycle this packaging if it's full of product, and I'm not going to throw the product away because that's wasteful. So I challenge all of you to finish all your bottles of crap before you buy more crap, because I know we all have them. And I have actually already finished 2 half bottles that I had this year alone. So since January, I have finished 2 half bottles. I put lotion on every day, and it's also good for your skin. So lotion up, ladies. Okay, so the final 7th thing that I'm going to show you guys isn't really a thing, but it's something you can do. I have a box of shit, and that is all stuff that is listed on my Poshmark, which I'll put right here for all of you people if you want to see what kind of crap I'm selling. It's all in good condition, but my logic here is that you're going to be selling your clothes. Poshmark is essentially a thrift shop if you think about it, because you're selling your old stuff to people who want it. And then, you know, there's also like Depop and ThredUp. It's ThredUp. Those are other online sites too. The benefits here is that you're going to get rid of your stuff. You're not just throwing it into a dumpster where it's going to rot and not decompose for 2,000 years, and somebody else is going to get some use out of it, and that's good. So you're recycling, I guess, you're reusing. You can also get into upcycling, so taking the old stuff and making it into something new out of what you already have, which is so cool, and I'm just very untalented and I can't do that. So if you can do that, shout out to you. I'm jealous because I have some old clothes and I don't know what to do with them, so I'm just trying to sell them on my Poshmark. And you can also go to just regular old thrift shops. It doesn't have to be an online store, although I don't know if they're open right now because, you know, Corona. So the online places are like obviously open, so you can still do those. I don't know, guys. I'm just really passionate about trying to be more environmentally sustainable, environmentally friendly, saving the earth, because I would like to live a long life on Earth and not have to move into space. I would like to not go up in flames from global warming. If you don't think climate change is real, fuck you. Yeah, dude, just care about the Earth. Caring about the Earth makes you cute. Okay, I said it. You want to date me? Care about the Earth. Nobody wants to date me, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. If you guys have any other ideas about what I could do or what everybody else could do to make little steps towards being more eco-friendly, leave those bitches in the comments, because I would like to know. I love doing little things, because obviously in the time we live in, it's nearly impossible to go completely zero waste. It's just not realistic for most of us, and if you can, that is so cool and I applaud you. But I'm being realistic here. I know a lot of us can't go absolutely zero waste, so whatever you can do matters. Whatever you can do helps. And I know I've said that like 20 times in this video, but it's the damn truth, okay? Everything you do helps. Guys, I'm out of fucking breath, so I think I have to go. I also need to go get ready for work, so you know what? About to go make some ice cream. Oh my god, I made brownies last night. I haven't eaten one yet. I'm gonna go eat a brownie. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, because I'm going off on TikTok, dude. I'm telling you, one of these days my shit's gonna go viral and I'm gonna be the happiest girl alive, okay? It's small things I need in my life to validate me, but I really want it to happen. So go follow me. Yeah, so like I said before, leave comments of what else we can do to help the earth. Also leave me comments of video ideas, because like I say every week, I'm uncreative. And thank you guys so much for watching. I know I was a little hyper in this video, but I'm glad that you stuck it out with me. I'm really trying to get back into this whole thing because I was just feeling very blah for a couple weeks, but I'm kind of feeling myself again. I'm working again, so things are looking up, and I'm manifesting positive energy into my life. And I will give you some positive energy as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. That I'm going to show you guys that you... I'm too hyper to make coherent sentences. Fuck. There's way too much going on here.